Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Aldy Ramadhana as a leader from Next Style Group. With the member is Annisa Nur Islamiati. Hello Annisa. Thank you. And Andika, Fasya, Saefuloh. Hello Andika. Thank you. Today, me and my friends want to do a presentation about informative speech. Next slide, please. Okay. The list of material that will be delivered by us is first, what is information speech and what the aim? In here, this material will show you about, describe and explain about what is information speech. That is important to do about before we are going to make information speech. Second, the strategies or approach for defining information are available to the information speech speaker. This material can help the speaker to do appropriate the topic with the audience. Third, the way speaker help the audience comprehend the message. Okay, this material is help the speakers to how speech and the understand to the audience. Fourth, kind of subject matter in informative speech. It's like a several part in the information speech, like what the topic, subject, and any others about informative speech. And last, fifth, key points to make an informative speech. It's explain about how to make a informative speech and tutorial to make an informative speech like that. Okay, we are going to the first materials. What is informative speech and what the aim will be delivered by Annisa Nur Islamiati. Or Annisa, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity for me to do the presentation. The first one is what is information speech and what the aim of the information speech. And then the second one is about the strategies or approaches for defining the information speech. Okay, for the first one is, what is information speech? The informative speech is a speech that intends to educate the audience on particular topic, and the topic might be all of the things in this world, like people, animals, or place, or anything else. And the aim of the informative speech is to give an information about something, or it might be to demonstrate, to describe, to explain, to provide in detail about something you deliver. And the main point of the aim of informative speech is to teach the audience about something you deliver. Next, it's about the strategies or approaches for defining information are available to the information speech speaker. Okay, for the first one is learn a history or backstory before actually engaging with a subject or trait. The information choices, the information choices, it can engage or educate the audience. And next, thinking about previous classes. You can find the topic by thinking the classes you've taken, because it might be unique, interesting, and also enlightening about the topic. And then talk to others. This is the extremely effective method, because By talking with the others, you can what the other can give you output from the topic, from the speech you deliver. And next, framing a thesis statement. Framing thesis statement will allows you to narrow topic, and also it can saving your time and also the problems in the process. Next, doing research, the information will share. By doing research, the information it can make you more mastering the topic. You can take the more information about the topic you will share. And next, gathering materials. Gather the materials. It can from internet, television, radio, information books, newspaper, magazines, and so on. And the last one is taking notes. This is the important one because by taking notes you can remember the point of the topic you will share, and you can be more mastering the topic you will share. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you, and back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Anissa, for your explain about the material. It's very helpful to us. So we are going to the next material about the ways the speaker help the audience comprehend the message. Will be delivered by myself. So the first way a speaker help the audience is understand your presentation. Very important to understand about main point your presentation, because can help you to deliver your information at presentation with clearly and fluently. So the audience will not confused about what you talk when at presentation. It's very helpful. Uh, Second, analyze your audience. By doing audience analyze, you can find out how your audience thinks and know what your audience wants. So you do not have misunderstanding with your audience. If the audience not understand with your topic, you just like speech, but not point to the audience. Third, choosing the topic and structure a speech. After you analyze the audience, you can easily choose the topic and make a good structure for your presentation. Arrange the topic very well so you can a good flow for the presentation. It can make your relax because you know what the audience want speech one topic. Fourth, question and answer format, adding variety and interest topic. Nowadays, style presentation using words that cool and not too boring for the audience, and also gestures like this or like walk in the stage, make a natural gesture. And also you must be interactive with the audience. It can help you to like interesting to the audience and little bit entertain. Fifth, practice with your visual aids or props many times, because things suddenly become more difficult and complicated than you expect when an audience is present. Practice for time and have contingency plans. If you need to edit some information outright going over your time limit. And last, sixth, practice. There are several parts for practice when to do informative speech. Like first, practice your speech in front of mirror. Second, use your smartphone to record your talk. Third, practice public speaking in front of live audience like this, or you can see the public speaking others at YouTube or social media or whatever. Fourth, visual, visualize yourself giving a successful talk. And last for me, I hope you understand what I mean. So we are going to the next materials about kind of subject by Andika Fasya Saefuloh. To Andika, time is yours.
Okay, thank you for moderator for giving me uh, opportunities to explaining the materials. So I will explain two kind of materials. So the first one is the kinds of subject matter in informative speech. There are many different subjects that can used in informative speech, such as people, places, objects, action, events, planets and animals, phenomena, issues, ideas, concepts and theories. All of the topics can be used in informative speech as long as we can uh, organize it properly. For example, of subjects for an informative speech include college lectures about an event in history or a historical figure. Another examples are an actor or actress, the field of advertising, etc. Each of these examples lends itself to multiple types of information. For example, in informative speech about actress or actor would likely focus on uh, providing a description of who is he, who is the person, who is who is she, and what movies or plays they have been in. And then if there are more technical subjects such as the field of advertising, it require more technical information and specific data relevant to the industry. One thing that when crafting uh, an informative speech, look at the subject carefully. We should look at the subject carefully, so and eliminate any potential statements that have prejudice or might persuade the audience. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so the second material that I will explain is about key points to make an informative speech. So there are 5 key points in making an informative speech. So the first one is choose a precise topic. So what does that mean? It means that we have to choose an interesting and unique topic to discuss so the audience is interested. The second is draft an effective thesis statement. So we have to use effective words that are easy to understand for audience. So the information that we explain, that we deliver, can be conveyed to the audience. Third, consider your crowd. It means if you are a group in the presentation informative speech, adjust it to the expertise of the group of friends to make it look professional. And fourth is start your outline. There are several parts in informative speech such as descriptive, demonstrative, explanation, definition, etc. So when we before we start the speech, we have to make an outline according to what we gonna use. Choose the information according to the grouping that matches the topic that we created. And the last is end with a call action. So we have to do an interactive with the audience, interactive talk, interactive discussion. So it can make the audience more interesting and not feel boring to our speech. Maybe that's it. Thank you. I give it back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Andika, for your explain about your materials. It's very helpful. And that's all enough from us, from Next Group. Maybe you can enjoy this video and understand all what our explain all about the information speech. Okay, sorry if there are mistake from this video. And just that. And assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.